Welcome to part 2 of my September reading. Okay, so I was speaking in part 1, and if you haven't watched part 1, the link is below this video. I was mentioning this feather hair which I found, and it's filled with these beautiful purple and iridescent hues which may appear more blue through the camera. And it's representing a very deep mysticism, and the angels are bringing it through now and asking us to connect more with our inner and outer spirit and to reclaim that sense of mysticism that we all have in our own personal way. I also spoke in part 1 about this card, but since then the angels have brought through a new message about this card. So if you look at the red here in the middle, the angels are saying that it appears like a big bib, and they are making this analogy to point out to us just how much we can be affected by outside energy. So if you notice these swirling patterns and the redness, and it's also on her cheek there, they are saying that this shows us just how much energy we absorb from other people, environments and other worldly energy, and it can really affect us in so many ways, from spiritual as well as emotional, mental and physical. And if we are to imagine that this energy is like a big bib that we are holding onto ourselves, and it is capturing all of this energy, how much clearer will we feel when this bib is taken off and removed from ourselves? So we go from this, where she is just literally draped in the energy, to something more like this, and look how much more freeing and liberating it is. And that's what they're pointing out right now. I'm also really drawn to the expressions and poses of these figures that have come through in a lot of the cards for this month. See how she is sort of looking down and inwards with eyes closed. So that appears in both these images here. It also appears here in this other card that has come through, as well as here, and possibly in the other cards which I've put away now. So they are really asking us to look deep within and to stay centered and quiet and find peace and balance in ourselves and in our lives. Again, we have the purple and the red energy even here in this card, if you can see here. Okay, so as well as here, and they're really drawing my attention to that. There's this combination between the purple spirituality and the deep and the peaceful blues in his robes here, and the pure white wings, and the slight yellow coming through in the halo and the sun. So, and the green in the middle here with his belt, or the band around his waist. So what I'm getting here is that the blue represents our calm, so staying in a centered pose of peace, and see how his hands are pointing outwards, as in to receive beautiful, pure white, pure, cleansing, clear energy of the highest order. The green represents the healing, and it is wrapped firmly around his waist. I'm feeling that the brown streaks represent some baggage which we are clearing. The purple represents our growing spirituality, and look at all the beautiful white, golden and yellow light coming down upon us. And the red represents our more fiery energy and creativity. And here I feel that they're saying that we are birthing a creativity, and we're to harness this creativity in order to create abundance, miracles, and material items and wishes into our lives, and to have faith and trust in that process. The angel coming through here is Serena, which means serene. So they're really asking us to be serene. And if you compare these two images, we have the more fiery side here, where she seems more caught up in the emotions and the feelings and the storm, the toxicity of the outside emotion energy. And here the serenity and the inwardsness. So that's what we are to aim towards. It says, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So when they say that God is in charge, excuse me, that can represent the universe, the angels, whatever beings of light that you like to pray for. But really it's just saying that Spirit is working for you, and to continue to have that faith in the manifestations which are happening. We have this card here, which is heart chakra. Lots of green energy here representing the heart and emotions and healing. And the words say, the answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. So all the answers are within you. I'm also guided to look at the belt in the middle here. Again, this represents the center of the body, so staying centered and grounded. And look, it's quite tightly wound round him. Like in this one here, there's a band. So this is another way of the angels they draw your attention to a certain area of the card. So always follow that, any gut feelings that you have when you look at cards. So what I'm feeling for this band around him is that he has all these things hanging, these circular items hanging off them, and I feel that they represent stages of your life, and that you're in a certain stage of your life right now before you move on to another. And we have the sash around him here, which to me is representing both not so much baggage that you are carrying, but the lessons that you have learned, the lessons you're learning, the life experiences, and everything that you have wrapped inside you in your heart. And it's also, they are saying also that it, you could make the analogy also with the sash to like a prize or an award, like those sashes that they wear at beauty pageants and so on, to show that you're a winner, you know, be proud of yourself, you're successful. And it's a golden color. So it's a golden color for luck and for good fortune and for a positive outlook as well. In this card here, which I've just showed you before with the pose, it's a beautiful clear card. And again, she is going within, but look, she looks quite luxurious and goddessy. And I'm feeling here right now the way she's holding those chains represents a balance. See how she's balancing them like scales? And her hand has quite a lot of dignity and elegance and poise. And again, look at the sash. We have a golden sash around her waist. So again, a connection there. So what I'm getting from this card is that it represents, again, staying centered and achieving balance and harmony in your life. But also this card is about taking good care of yourself, because you can't be there for other people unless you're there for yourself first. So the words say, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. I'm drawn to the sea salt bath, so that's part of the cleansing message, which I gave in part 1. So salt water baths or putting Epsom salts in your bath really clears your energy field. It's a great way to unwind at the end of the day, or any time you feel a bit toxic any way, shape or form, and it's a great way to relax and look after yourself. So spending time to yourself and quiet times inwards as well is what they're saying. Also they're saying to have fun. So we have here singing and dancing, and look at the big purple wings here. So again, the purple feathers. So it's a spiritual message saying that you will be spiritually happy and free when you let go and have fun in your life and tap into joy and not get caught up in the small things in life. They are saying that when you open yourself up in natural joy by laughing, singing, dancing, having a great time, just letting loose, not getting so caught up and overwhelmed or bottled up, then it will set new pathways for you. As you can see, there's the meandering path in the background. Also, they have a message here about our diet. So this is about our health and paying attention to eating more vegetables and fruits, having vitamins, and you see the medical symbol there, so through this stuff. So and a lot of green here. This is about our health and healing, so it's really important that we pay attention to our diets. And I'm feeling now that that's also to do with our clearing and cleansing is physically through our bodies. So if you feel guided to do some kind of a safe detox or start some kind of a healthy eating plan, then definitely this is a great time to do it, as we are in a new season now. So in the lower hemisphere we're in spring, and others of you are now entering autumn. So this is a great time for change. The card says fresh organic fruit and veggies give you a boost of high life force energy. So that's really important. So this is about purifying your energy and raising it, as it will elevate your spiritual frequency, and that's really true. Okay, so I just have a few more cards to show you here. Okay, so these are the unicorn cards by Doreen Virtue, and they were buzzing out to me. Even though I had all these other cards, they said, read me, read me. So the unicorns have a beautiful, pure energy. They are just gorgeous, and they are wonderful beings that also work so well with our children, especially our crystal children, who connect with them so easily. So this one says decide, and you can see that this unicorn is quite relaxed, and again that pure white color with the flowers and so on. This unicorn feels cleansed, and if you look in the background here, the unicorn is literally showering in a fountain of water. So again, this represents the clearing of our energies and auras, which is so important, so please get that message. And also you see that that's through a gateway or a doorway, and it's telling me that when you cleanse your aura, you will enter a new doorway or portal where you will be able to make decisions a lot more clearly. Some of you are having trouble making decisions or accepting choices, or you're resting on your laurels or resting on ideas at the moment. The guidance I'm getting here also is that it's okay to take your time making a decision. Sometimes we need to rest things out, even if it's a bit disturbing or annoying for our human minds, because we want to get things done and check the list, especially us females, especially mums as well, but males too. So this is about taking time to make a clear decision. It's about clarity, so that's really important. Okay. And the next message there is one step at a time. One step at a time. It's a beautiful card, and I'm always getting this message for myself, and I'm learning it the hard way as well, because I want everything to happen quickly. But I've learned to let things go, and it's okay. Everything will happen. See in the lovely little Stonehenge image in the background and the rainbow, that to me is saying, it's happening. Your little dream is burning there in the fire, and we've got the clouds and the angels and spirit looking over us and watching over everything, and lots of little steps make big dreams come true. So take everything one step at a time, literally. You will get there, so don't be hard on yourself. Last message is finish what you've started. So if there are any projects that you have started, or ideas, or just things you need to get done, get them done. You will feel so much clearer again. They really want to say that word, clear. You've started something important, and now the time is to complete it. So go for it, one step at a time. Take care of yourselves. Keep your energy clear. And yeah, have a great month, everybody. If you'd like to subscribe to my free newsletter, Awakening Spirit, the link is below. And this month I talk about the crystal celestite, amongst other things. So have a beautiful month, and thanks for listening. See you guys next month.